Hello, welcome and welcome back to the whole bucket and some more December. Today it is journaling card and beloved visitor or beloved visitor, or just any old visitor. I would imagine. Maybe you don't like them, but you're supposed to, those kinds of visitors. I don't really, guests who stay too long, I don't really have those. I don't really have those kinds of visitors, but I know you know what I'm talking about. So look at my hands are full of ink and glue, and I'm trying to get it off before I start the next project. You would think that when I wash my hands, it would all come off, but it just doesn't. At least not every time. Let's use a wipe and see if we can get some off while we chat. So, it is, December 9th. So we need to find December 9th on our Advent cheese calendar. And we need to pull out a tea from the bag and see what we're having today. So let's get the tea brewing first because it takes a little time. And I think I touched that one first. We won't do that. We'll dig better. Oh, well that's boring. Decaffeinated green tea. Well, okay. I mean, that's not very nice for me to call it boring. I'm sorry. I'm sure it'll be delightful. But let's get it brewing in any case. Or steeping is more accurate, isn't it? Hot, 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 hot. Ooh, my cup is very warm. In fact, some might call it hot. Okay, we'll keep the bag, we'll keep the tea, we'll keep the tags, etc. I did not set up my silicone mat for saving the soggy stuff to dry. Okay. Number 9 was easy to find, right on the top row there. Let's see what we're having. We are having mustard Gouda. Sounds bitty Gouda. Oh, I'm hilarious. Let's have some bitty Gouda. Okay. All right, and today, we're going to do a journaling card and a beloved visitor, and this is the journaling card we're going to use. So, step 1, obviously, cut out the journaling card. Good place to start. Alrighty. Chop! Oh, wrong part. The paper goes to the side. We keep the trimmer. There we go. Now we're off to a better start. I did not actually look up journaling card. And I don't know what's exactly meant by journaling card because it seems like just about everything we make for journaling on could be a journaling card. Like even every tag we make is some form of a journaling card. So I'm a tad perplexed at this one. Also, I've been a tad perplexed at what to do for this one. So, I have decided to do this. Hold on. I know I'm off screen. I've decided to do this. There is going to be a young lady sitting in this chair, and her beloved visitor is her kitty. Yes, I'm kind of typecasting, because I have all the kitties. So I may be projecting into my card. The problem is she's about the right size for the chair, but she does not have any legs. So I've been thinking about how to get a blanket for her. And what I ended up doing, turned my hands blue quite literally for days. Let's see if I can find the... Well, what did I do with the fabric thingy I made? Well, here's one piece of it. Oh, here's all of it. Okay. So it just so happened that I picked up a ink bottle and it leaked. It leaked all over the place. So I took some of the dryer sheets that were sent in my scraps pack and soaked up the blue that leaked all over the place and left me blue for days. And I thought maybe I could make her a lap blanket out of it. But once I was looking at it, I'm like, this teal doesn't really go with that blue. And this is now too heavy of a fabric to like flow properly. So what I'm gonna do is possibly stop and get a different fabric. But right now, I am going to cut around this table so that when I figure out which fabric to use, I can tuck, oh my, I can tuck the blanket behind the table, but in front of the chair. And what I'm noticing is that's gonna be a lot harder said than done, because I'm gonna have to cut in here even. And I'm gonna have to cut cleanly down these little tiny spindles. And I think I might even have to cut across this part right here. I think my camera is too far away for you to tell what's happening here, so let me bring that in by a lot. And let me set her aside. So I'm going to cut down both sides of the spindles. Whoa, oh, that wandered off. Okay, right there. Yep, that wandered off badly, but I think that'll be all right because that's where the blanket's gonna go. But I think I have to cut down this part. I'm wondering about that leg. That leg will probably be behind the blanket. Okay, let's see if this makes any sense. If I pick this bit up, hold on, it's not quite behaving yet. If I pick up this table leg, good grief, this is some terribly fine cutting, and I just made a mess out of part of it. I know I cut across the front of the table. Why isn't it cutting out? Okay, and let's cut across the bottom of the table without chopping the table leg off. Think we can? Nope, I think I just chopped the leg off. Ooh, maybe not. Nope, I definitely did. Look at that, chopped the leg right off the table. Okay, so I think the blanket gets tucked in there. Let's find out. So you're sitting on there and your blanket is on your lap. And it goes down to the floor. Uh-oh, that's a bummer. I don't know if you saw what I did, but I chopped part of the table right off the table. Anyway, that would go right there, and the blanket would be on the floor, and the table leg would be right there, and somewhere there's a little tiny bit of table leg that I can't actually see now that would go right here. I really wish I knew where that little tiny bit of table leg was. Oh, there it is. It's upside down and it's way down here. So there is my little tiny piece of table leg. At least I think that's it. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not entirely sure, but wherever it is, I will find it or recreate it. And it goes across here and joins those two sections of table. Is that what it would look like? Not exactly, right? So I don't know if you're seeing what I'm seeing, but this table leg would also be in front of the blanket. So I gotta chop there and there and there and there and there, and I'm going to cut way over here. I don't need to, but it will help to get the blanket in place if I cut way over there. And then I don't think I cut down here yet. Whoa, that piece is completely chopped out of the picture now. I don't know if I need it though, so that's okay. I cannot believe I am sitting here cutting out these minuscule table legs. It seems like I could be doing much more extravagant things with my art time than cutting out minuscule table legs. All right, I'm going to do the same thing up here, cut out more of the table design than I need to ease this little bit of project. Okay, I believe that is enough cutout table to create a blanket. Now you can see this chair already has a bit of blanket on it, and it is nice and blue. So I either need to completely cover that, or I need to try to match it, or I need a different fabric altogether or something. But I'm at least going to try to use this scrap, because not only are we supposed to use our scraps, but I want to try to figure it out. I want to try to figure this out, man. So I don't I wanted this to be wider at the bottom, and I think it's, I actually think it's wide enough. Let's find out. Let's find out right now. So if I take this and it is bunched on the floor in front of the chair, I would just need then to make it go up on her lap, and it would scrunch and bend like so, which means it could be chopped off about here. I hope I'm making it a little longer than I need it to be, in case I need to adjust, and so I can make a spot for the kitty to sit. Okay, I'm kind of liking this, but I see another place I have to do this fancy cut work. The arm of the chair needs to be in front of the blanket. So I will do that. Come on. There we go. I'll move that out of the way and do this. And then it would be like that. And it would be like that. Oh, the part of the table I thought was missing all this time wasn't even missing. And then she would go like so with her kitty. What do we think? You know what I think? I think that's what I'm doing. I don't even know if I like it, but I decided that this is what I'm doing. So there you go. All right, so there is one thing I can do to try to change how I feel about the color. There we go. So I have this blue ink, and I think I will just take this and squish it right on here. So rather than change it all together, I hope I'm adding not much. Let's try more of a, oh my goodness, okay, well, that's probably not a good sign. Nope. I may have to cut a new piece. We'll see. Hang on. I'm not going to give up just yet. I'm also going to put this part under on the floor and this part under her and the kitty. And yeah, I have to get a whole new piece because, oops, because that was stupid. So let's see if I can get some variables if I do that. Well, that's weird. A kitty toy that requires physical contact to actually turn on, just turned on when there is no one or nothing anywhere near it. Alrighty then. Apparently there are spirits in my house and they are trying to tell me how they feel about my artwork. I'm just going to assume that that was praise for my awesomeness. Right? Am I right? Am I right? Okay. I realize I'm doing this different now after I said I was happy with it, and now I'm doing it completely different, and now I don't know if I'm happy with it anymore. But what if I actually cut out a blanket shape, which would be rectangle, and then think about wrinkling it under our pear. Okay, so it would go here and be all wrinkled up, and it would go down to the floor. Okay, I need to start on the floor, don't I? Okay, so it would start on the floor, and it would actually follow, it would follow the edge of the chair. It would follow the angle of the chair on the bottom, and then it would go up. And then it would go up like so-ish, and then it would bend like so-ish, and it would go under here, but this has to get pulled up. There we go. And then I can chop that off again, the little excess at the top, hopefully with some wiggle room still, just in case. I mean, actually, really, hopefully just not too short, right? It's only too short that can't be fixed. So then the arm goes there. My lady and her kitty go here. What have we? And then the table goes in front. That is absolutely what I'm doing. And I'm not even going to take it all the way apart. I am going to hold a bunch of this stuff in place and find my glue. Because I don't want to do that again. Okay. Let's use this little thing to get that to stay down. Okay, there we go. Now, I am not real happy with this section right here. So I'm going to cut a little bit more. Super careful. I think I'll be careful anyway. Right there. And here. To get that in there further. There we go. Let's move the table and the leg out of the way. Then it comes up the chair. And across the chair. It has to kind of bend right there to even sort of look like what I want it to look like. I do believe that's enough of a bend to make me happy. So let's get some glue under there. Okay. Oh my, how am I going to do that? Okay, I'm going to get some glue under there, but I'm going to mess up all that work I did to get the blanket in the right angle and in the right place. And to get the right curve on the legs. Oh, goodness sakes, girl. Did you ruin all of it? I hope not. I glued myself to the page. That's always exciting. Okay. Okay, I hope that's good enough. I don't know for sure. I'm not entirely convinced I did a good job on that little bit. We'll see. So let's take a little bit of black marker and get rid of this cut edge if I can, because I think that's going to show way more than I want it to. I don't know, if you've been watching, you know how I feel about that. I don't like it at all when the cut edges show. I'm a bit of a crybaby about that situation. So, even when it's microscopic like this, I still do my edging. Even when it's microscopic. Oh, weirdo. Alright. This marker is just not cutting it. That's just going to end up making me angry. That's quite frustrating. Alright, so I'm going to do something that I feel like is probably pretty daring and get out actual ink and try to edge this without smearing ink all over the place and without turning everything black, because that is not what we want. Come on. Get the other side of the table leg. There we go. And I'm also going to do it on the arm of the chair. Okay. Stop now before you totally wreck everything. Alright, let's get the arm of the chair glued down. Get this glue mess cleaned up because I apparently made a mess. And then I think we can put the table back. Let's put the table back down. Get some glue on the bits, the tiny bits. Oh, there's the tiny bit I was trying to find. Okay. How do you make the table look flat make the thing behind it stay fluffy. There's an interesting art problem. An art conundrum. Okay, I'm gonna hold this for a second like so, while at the same time I see if I can paint that little tiny triangle. Oh, my thumb is sort of in the way. There's a little tiny white triangle right there. And I need it to be blue because I said so. Because I can't have it not match the system, what we've got going on here. So I'm going to just try to use a tiny speck of gel pen. Oh my gosh, I think that worked. I think that's fine. Oh my gosh, you're such a weirdo. That was at least better than trying to cut that bit out. Oh no, look what I've done. Look what I've done. I have glued the table leg to my bone folder. No good. No good. All right, you go there. Keep going. I don't care that you're so shaded. Something. What I don't know is why this part keeps puffing up. I wonder if that is a part that's missing on the back. It sure is. So that'll probably get fixed when I put the backing on this card. Because then I can push this down and it will be glued to the backing. All the layers will be glued down. Okay. Stop messing with it. Stop. Stop, lady. All right, let's get our cat and lady in place. Actually, let me, I will get some of the ink off my hands and be right back. Okay, we're going to give my hands just a minute to dry completely so I don't wreck the rest of this process. Let's try some mustard Gouda. Bitty bitty Gouda. If mustard Gouda, look, you can see the mustard seeds in it. If this has a strong taste to it, look at, I didn't get ink off. If this has a strong taste to it, I might be really glad that this is just plain green tea. I do have a little bit of my vanilla sweetener though. So if I don't like just plain, I could make it vanilla tea. Okay, now is that better? Okay, I got more of it off my thumb. All right, let's try this. Ready? Nom, 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 nom. No. I have a kitty trying to sneak in the frame. Why is that like that? Okay, I'm really sorry if the camera has been sneaking away. You know what? It does not have a very strong flavor. And it's delicious. It doesn't taste like, you know, it's not like drinking mustard or something. It's a very, very lightly mustardy and not like vinegary yellow mustard either. I really like that. That would be absolutely fabulous on a cracker with a salami, I think. Okay, so let's just taste green tea by itself. I don't know why, because I drink plain green tea all the time. I think we have more flavors than we need for December. I should have taken this one out completely. Ah, there's a Malik in the window. Okay, I'm sorry. I will be right back. Oh, hold on. We are so close in, you can't see stuff. Okay, well, hold on one sec. I'm making a mess and a kitty needs me. Okie dokie pokies. Let's try this tea. all by its lonesome first. Oh, still really hot. Oh, of course that's good. It's green tea. A lot of people don't like the grassiness of a plain green tea, and some of them, I'll admit, are very, very strong in their grassiness, especially matchas, but that's different, but you know what I mean. This one has a very grassy tinge to it, but not too much. Very earthy. I love it. Let's try it vanilla'd. Oh. Okay. Gosh, I don't know. I might have liked it better without a little vanilla sweetness, but I'm not sure. Huh. That's delicious though. Okay. Back to work. Snack time is over. Let's, I'm gonna do edging on this lady. Again for the cut edge situation, but also because they would be a little shadowed around their edges in a picture such as this. So it would be best to have these edges edged, which I am doing a very messy job at. This does not surprise me. This does not surprise me because I am not known for finesse all that much. Okay, there we go. Details, yes. Finesse, not so much. All right, let's get some glue on this and see how it looks. Oh my goodness, I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. I want this to look so cute. I hope it looks so cute. Of course, I got something right on the middle of her face. Okay, it came off. It came off really easy. Thank goodness. Okay, so she's gonna go sitting up straight with her arm on the armrest, holding her kitty. Like so, I think. I think that's it right there. Sorry for the weird angle and lack of focus for you. I need to just check this before it dries too much at an angle that's good for me to see. Yep, that's what I want. I had to tip her just a little bit. All right, that's what I wanted to do. Now I'm hoping that this table situation will work itself out once the back is on this card. So let's just do that right now. And I'm not sure really how to do this because I want to do it with, well, okay, so I want to do it with glue stick rather than liquid glue because glue stick makes for a better writing surface, or at least a better chance at having a good writing surface. Okay. When I use liquid glues, there is just so much more possibility that I'm going to end up with bumps and or ridges, you know? All right, hopefully I did that in too big of a space. I will have some wiggle room. Let's get this in its spot as quickly as possible. And then I'm going to hold this part in place, hopefully without it sticking to my hand. I know, I'll take another sip of tea and then we'll check. Oh my goodness, I'm so nervous. You would think it was the end of the world, wouldn't you? You would think if this didn't turn out, universes would collapse. I swear that is not the case. Squish. You have to squish a little bit. Come on. Okay. I think that worked, people. I think it worked. Oh my. Oh my, my. Okay. So, really, this should be left to dry longer. I'm going to pull my camera back now. Let's do that first, because stop that. Why do you look so lopsided when you're not? Sorry for my thumb in the picture. Whatever. Okay, I think I might have pulled the camera back too far. I don't really know. I'll adjust if we need it. But I am going to trim all of this away. And then we're going to set this aside to dry, which, now that I'm thinking about it, I should have thought of that before I started cutting. That we need to look for a place in the book for this, so we could have just let it sit and not risked it. We are going to do some edging on this card. We are going to make some rounded corners, etc. Let's let it dry a bit longer first while we find a place in the Defember book of fabulous ideas. I'm sure that's what it is. It is the book of inspiration. It is the book of tea time inspiration that I'm hoping will, you know, serve me in that regard for a long time to come. Delicious. Okay. Uh-oh. That's like next time. That's for next time. Let's see what we got going on here. That is just a decoration, isn't it? I keep checking to see if I made that a tuck spot, and I really just didn't. If I remember right, there was a boo-boo there, and I needed to hide it. She would fit in that if it were turned into a pocket. We got too many of them too close together, though. Look, we got that and that already. Look at the kitty. We needed something in the kitty belly band. I know we have another belly band coming up already, too. That's ridiculous. How about in here? I can position it so she and her kitty stick out. Very cool. Like so. Actually, that's kind of stellar. That might have to be the thing. That might have to be. See, I got another belly band already, but that's with the woven flowers thingy. I'm going to try this again on a bit more subtle of a background. I'm going to try weaving the vines of paper and then continuing the roll. If I can, I don't know why, because I still don't like belly bands, because they end up with edges that I'm not happy with because you have to cut them. Ugh! I mean, not belly bands. Snippet rolls. I'm also not happy that I keep confusing those two things. All right, there's that. I'm going to have to start making some more pockets and tuck spots and such, because I'm using up all the ones that I set up ahead of time. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and put this right in here, and we will have the girl and her kitty peeking out from behind there. Let's see if there's anything else in our way back that we can put in there to add some color. I could definitely give them a lemon, because lemon goes with tea. Hello. That looks more like an orange than a lemon to me. I like the idea of a book, but I don't want any more books with the tea on top, because there's already enough tea representations in this page. Yeah, let's see if we just add a bit of lemon. So if I cut a hole in the pocket and just put that right there. It would be about like that. Or like that. I don't know if I like it. I don't know. I'll wait and hear what you guys have to say. What if I just cut it in half and put it down here on the plate? Like a lemon wedge sitting there. Right there-ish. I don't know. I'm not liking it. Let's do this part. Let's get some corners on this thingy. I am going to ink the edges in that blue color that I made her blanket with. The added blue color, not the blue color that got blue chosen because it leaked all over me. Because, you know, that one's gone because it leaked all over. Imagine that. All right, so Defim Remember, journaling card, and beloved visitor. I have 4 in my house at all times, and I mostly enjoy when they visit me. I mean, almost every time. Sometimes when they insist that they should sit on my work and my desk when I'm trying to work. Not really as happy with them then. You know, but we're learning. Aren't we, kitties? We're learning that this is my desk. I noticed that this is still extremely lumpy. Back here, I noticed. But I think once we get enough squish factor going, it will be lovely. So there we are. There is my journaling card and visitor. I guess that's all I'm doing. I am not very inspired these days, but it's okay. I'm just going to keep going. This is an extremely literal and not very inventive take on this prompt. It's okay. I'm sorry if I'm not offering more. I wish I was offering more inspiration since this is supposed to be an inspiration book. Oh my goodness. Super cute though. Can't argue with that part. I don't know what else I'm going to add to this page, but it's okay because there is a long way to go and this book is not just for December. All kinds of inspiration can go in this thing. Alright, see you next time. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what I should do to add color. How do you like my blanket? Did it work? Did it not work? I don't know what else. Check out all the other December artists and like their videos and leave a comment, even if it's just an emoji or a hi or a thank you, because it helps everyone's channel if you just add a little something in the comment section. Okay, thanks. Bye. See you next time.